Hi everyone, Nick Credicos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and tonight you're watching me on Bowdabra. So, first and foremost, be sure to thank Dad for recording. Dad hasn't filmed Bowdabra in a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's down here tonight. Last week, we unfortunately had to cancel our Bowdabra live because Facebook, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger were down. So not just for us, literally for the entire world, nobody could log in. So I'm sure you're aware of that. In case you aren't, that's what happened last Monday. So we have the fall ribbon collection that Bowdabra has released. We have our mini Bowdabra. We have our large Bowdabra. The very first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share our video and send a text out to all of our friends that have signed up for our text alerts. So if you want to sign up for that, you can text me at 978-396-9150. Again, 978-396-9150. And when you text me, you get an alert every time we're live. So if you want an alert, even though it's every Monday at 7 Eastern, if you're anything like me, you are quite forgetful. So it definitely becomes handy. So here we have the large, the wire. This comes on a 100-yard spool.
In gold and silver.
In gold and silver. We also have our mini Bowdabra here. So if I'm going to be 100% honest, this is something that you shouldn't get if you're strictly making wreath bows, swag bows, large bows, as it is a little bit more challenging to fit all of that ribbon in such a small, frame. But if you want to make those kinds of bows, we have the large Bowdabra here. And that's definitely the Bowdabra you want for creating large bows. So just sharing our live. We also have all of that ribbon. So if Dad just shows to the right, that's some of the ribbon from the collection. And if you're interested in any of the tools that we use, you can find the links in the comment section. Bowdabra will share the links down below, and you'll be able to purchase them. So the ribbon collection you can purchase individually, as well as with the Bowdabra, both the mini or the large, depending on what size you want. And let's go over the ribbons. So we've showed the ribbons, this is our third or fourth week working with them, but I want to show you guys again. And we created a lot of bows, and we still have a lot of ribbon left. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls that are 10-yard spools. This is the thinnest gauged wire, so this is definitely a lot more appropriate for, designs that you don't need the bows to be super rigid and super perfect. All right, so I'm just sending out the text now. There we go. Awesome. All right, so then we get 2 of these types of plaids, and they are slightly different. So, hey, Kim, nice to see you. Hi, Karen. So we have this 50-yard spool, and we have this 50-yard spool. So from a distance, you can't really tell, but this one has a lot more orange, and this one's a lot more green. You got those. Hi, Marianne. I received the roll of ribbon I won. Awesome. Yes, Bowdabra does give away a free roll of scrunchy ribbon each Monday that we're live. So all you have to do is just let us know. You get 2 of these burlap ribbons. This is what actually is going to be in the wreath tonight that we're going to design. You got the moss green and the orange. You got this ribbon that we designed with here a couple weeks ago, and this is one of my favorites.
That's
Isn't
cute.
That cool?
Yeah.
I like that one. And then Bella's favorite is this maroon, but if you shapeshift, it kind of looks burgundy. It has that iridescent look. Then you get 2 2.5-inch solid plaids. My favorite has got to be this one. I really like this one.
I like that one too, yeah.
You like that one too?
Yeah.
So 50-yard spools. And then the last one is a sheer wired 50-yard spool, which is really pretty as well.
That's cute too.
Bella like this one too. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you.
I like the leaves.
Me too. Hi, Siobhan. So also, you guys, both me and Bowdabra have groups. You can join the Bowdabra Fan Gallery, as well as the Nick's Seasonal Decor Crafting Community, to be inspired by others and see other designs that you can create using your Bowdabras. Hi, Andrea. Karen would love a free roll. And Karen, your order shipped out today. Thank you so much for placing an order. We'll take our wire. We'll place it in the middle of our large, and then we can start making our bows.
Hi, everyone. I missed you all.
I know, it's been too long. And would love a free roll. Hey, Jane. Okay, so we're going to start with this ribbon. So we're going to start with a funky bow. You guys love them, and I love them too, and they're Dad's personal favorites, so we got to make Dad happy if he's to record me. All right, these scissors aren't good. Okay. Much better. We'll just take it, place it into our Bowdabra, And you can separate the tails now, or you can do what I do, which is usually just wait until the very end.
Hi, Matt. Matt says, hi, Nick. Hi, Dad. Love all my merchandise. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you for your orders, Matt. Matt's like me. Matt forgets to add things to his cart. I always place orders, you guys, and whenever I place an order, it usually takes me 2 days to place orders. And that's not me debating on, if I like everything in my cart. It's me debating if I want to add more. And then as soon as I click that button, I usually go just browse the site real quick again, and there's like 3 things that I always miss out on because I forget or didn't even notice it in the initial round. But I feel like you guys can feel my pain on that. Cut another piece. It's all about repetition. I'm not even making sure that the tails are the same length or the loops are the same length. Angela loves this ribbon too. Yes.
Edna wants to win.
Edna wants to win.
Teresa says, how's the new place?
It's great. So we left her a little while ago. Still haven't found my table to work on upstairs. It seems to have been put on the back burner, but hopefully we can get that done this week. So you guys got to pester Dad because Dad keeps telling me, I don't know what kind of table you want, but he hasn't even looked. So he's got to step up and help because I don't even know what I'm looking for. But
Nick wants a taller one.
I want a taller one, you guys. I like tall tables. So we added like 3 or 4 loops on either side. Now what we'll do is we'll take our wires and bring them to the middle. Hi, Lee. Lots of exclusive members tonight. You guys are going to be watching 3 videos back to back because after this, it's date night. And I have a really cool wreath planned for everyone. We have kind of aqua blues and icy whites and icy blues. It's going to be really pretty. So there's my little spoiler. All right, time to dovetail real quick. So how's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Today is the last day for the Topsfield Fair, which is actually America's oldest fair. It's been around for hundreds of years. Where I live, close to Salem, Ipswich, Essex, the communities around here, have been around for like 300, 400, 500 years. Maybe not 500 years, but 300, 400 years. Our town was formed in what, 16
something, I don't remember.
16 something. Late 1600s. So all of the houses around here, they all have plaques on the front door that say like the year and kind of the original house owner, which is really cool. But last day for the Topsfield Fair, and that usually is like the first sign of fall for us, isn't it?
Yep.
When the fair happens, and we had fun there.
Hi, Lisa. I hope you're feeling better then since you had a knee replaced.
Yes, Lisa. So Jane says, Dad, you know everything, so why don't you know what kind of table he wants? So Jane, he knows. He just hasn't looked for it. We've had so many orders this week, which we are so thankful for, so we're just catching up on that before we focus upstairs. Like I said, you guys, the studio still works down here. And it's going to stay down here, just this table, this setup right here, in case we have inclement weather and more than likely lots of blizzards. I heard this year is going to be a tough winter for us.
I hope not.
Me too. So there you got a funky bow using this ribbon.
Beautiful ribbon.
Which you can fluff out a little bit better. So Karen had all 7 grandchildren for the weekend. Oh my gosh. They must have kept you busy, right? All right. Now we'll do this ribbon. And this ribbon I want to do something a little bit different with. So we'll cut another length of wire. Have you ever thought about a stainless steel table? So I have... we're going to be focusing a lot more on pre-recorded videos too. The only issue with the stainless steel is that it has that reflective surface, and I kind of love the look of a clean white table. Actually, Yaya painted this table. She must have came down here at some point. Doesn't it look like she painted it down?
Yeah, she did this morning, she said, yeah.
But I dented it down here. My camera actually fell on this right before this video. So, Bowdabra has posted the link where you can purchase your Bowdabras and your wires. Cut a length of tails. We'll just place that inside. Typically, place your tails in at first. If you forget, you still can work them in, but it's a lot easier having them right off the get-go in the middle of your Bowdabra. Now we'll come back in with the remainder of that ribbon. See how we have an overhang? Very important, you guys. Hi, Wanda. Karen says funky bows are the best. Let me know what your favorite bow is. Dad's has to be funky.
Yep.
Mine at this time of year has to be traditional, but there's so many types. This one we're going to have 3 loops on either side that are pretty much the same width. Judy would love some ribbon.
Good luck with your surgery next week, Edna.
Yes, good luck, Edna. All right, so that's our first loop of each. Coming back in with our second. All about repetition, right?
Yes, sir.
There's the second. Ooh, you know what we forgot to do today too, Dad? I forgot to take the wreath out of your office to come take a picture of it on my white background from last date night on Thursday. I keep meaning to do that. I'm so forgetful. I closed the door to the warehouse today, you guys, 4 separate times. After you left, Dad, I went back in twice. I went back in to get my microchip for a pre-recorded video, and then I got back to the car, locked the door, and Yaya said, "Did you bring this stuff for the demo tonight?" And of course, I didn't have it, so I had to go back in the warehouse again.
I forgot to shut the tape machine off
yes,
and the glue.
That's what you forgot. Yeah, Dad was itching to get out of there. He couldn't wait to get home today. But I went in 3 times, and if I forgot anything else after that, I wouldn't have gone back in. That's it.
I'm usually the one to remember those things, but not today.
So we did 2 more loops on either side. These are about 3.5, 4 inches. Traditional. Now we're coming back in with what we call a button loop. All right, take your tail, take your wires, pull them to the middle, tighten it. Mary loves the funky bows as well. Yeah, this is a pretty ribbon. This ribbon just looks very, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Like very old, you know?
It looks countryish to me.
Like pilgrimy, you know?
Yeah, it's
right?
very
just
pretty.
That color scheme, it's very pretty. So fluff out those loops. We have 3 larger loops on either side, followed by 2 smaller ones, and then 3 more on this side. Fluff them all out, open up your button loop, pull your tails down, and that's that bow.
Beautiful, Nick.
You like that?
Yep.
Almost 400 of you viewers tonight. Thank you guys so much. Who likes this one? Hands up. I like that one.
It's very nice.
You like it?
Yep.
Good. We gotta put a big bow on our mailbox this week. I'm so behind. I'm already planning Christmas designs, so this month we're gonna do at least a couple of our trees. Definitely. Sharon's watching from Maine, would love some ribbon. Awesome. So I see some of your texts coming through, you guys. So if you want alerts whenever we go live or have any exciting news whatsoever, you can text me at 978-396-9150. All you have to do is say hi, and then you'll receive alerts whenever we go live. Next piece. Christy says fall country. I think you need a Lazy Susan. I'm going to get one for my Bowdabra. So, Robin, that's a great idea. I don't think I'd remember to stick it on the Lazy Susan each time. I'm quite forgetful, but take our wire, place it underneath, come back in with this green ribbon. Let's do a little bow tie with this one. How are we doing on time? We've got plenty of time. So cut another length.
Harvest ribbon, Sandra Lee says.
Yeah, like, I don't know, very, very old-fashioned, and I really like it. So to dovetail, you guys, in case I haven't showed you before, which I definitely have, fold in half, cut from the middle out towards the wired edge, add an angle. Then you can just take that and place it in the middle. It's as easy as that.
Don't forget to say you want to win, guys. Bowdabra's giving another free roll of ribbon tonight.
Yes, that's all you have to do is just let us know.
Say, I want to win.
Now we can start creating our loops. Like I said, the thicker the ribbon, the less you want to work with the mini Bowdabra. And this is the thickest ribbon in the bunch from this collection. And we still can make it work. So we'll do 4 loops total, 2 on each side. And then, of course, our button loop. Actually, let's see if we can squeeze in 2 more loops. I think that'd be nice. So look at how much smaller this is. About, what, a quarter
half inch? Maybe,
half
yeah.
inch?
Yeah.
Probably half an inch. We'll do 2, 1 on either side. And then the button. Button doesn't have to be long at all. That's perfect to me. So Joe uses a Lazy Susan under her Bowdabra. Yeah, I think that's genius, you guys. I'll try. I don't know if I can commit to that, but it's all about getting used to things. So, you know, your hands aren't going to be used to using your Bowdabra the first time you get it. Just practice with it. Everything takes time. Everything takes a little bit of practice. So take your wires, pull it really tight around the back, and I always tie from behind so you don't see the wires in the front.
That's Bowdabra wire.
Yes.
Comes in gold and silver, and it comes in 100-yard spools.
That's right.
Great stuff.
So it's a very thin wire, but with that coating it has around the
Very
outside,
strong.
it makes it much stronger, yes. All right, let's separate those loops. Let's try something a little different. Let's pull these loops to the middle. Pull these tails down. Pull them down. That's what you get.
Cute.
Of course, a little bit more fluffing can be done. But I don't want to keep you guys forever with fluffing. We want to make more bows. So that's another option. Should we make our wreath? Let's make our wreath. So we'll take another length of wire. Teresa wants to win. Hi, Sandra. We're going to use our large Bowdabra now. Place it in the middle. I like to just tuck my wires underneath. Now what we can do is, which ribbon did I say I was going to use? The orange one, right? All right, here it is. So I want to do a traditional bow for this. Which means we got to cut 2 long tails. I like my bows to have really long tails. Place them like so. And then start making your bow. So traditional bow is all about just creating a bunch of loops. I never measure my loops. I know other designers are different. My philosophy is when you sit there and get too caught up in measuring it, you know, you can be exact, you know, have these tails perfect. And, you know, when it comes time to look at it, if it doesn't look good to the human eye, doesn't matter what the ratio is with the lengths, it's not going to look right. So always just use your eyes. They're the best judgment when designing. And if you do have to take it in a little bit, all you have to do is just pull it like so. Hi, Carol. Carol wants to win. Coming back in with another piece. So that's 3 loops.
Joyce says, love my Bowdabra.
Awesome, Joyce. So we'll do 4 on either side. That seems like a good number. And 4 on either side will not create a super thick bow, but it's not going to be super duper airy either. So it's that perfect in between. And, you know, another question we get asked a lot, and I seem to forget to answer it. You know, sometimes we have members that say, well, since you did 4 on this side, do you have to do 4 on that side? And Dad's shaking his head saying, no, you could do 5 on this side, 4 on this side, 3 on this side, 4 on that side. It doesn't make a difference. The more loops you have, the thicker your bow is going to be. And if you can't use your judgment, you know, just practice with making a couple that are 4 loops on either side, a couple that are 5 loops. And over time, what ends up happening is you'll kind of get used to how many, you know, loops it'll require for each particular design and not get too caught up in numbers. You'll just kind of eyeball it. Now, before we even fluff it, we're going to take our grapevine. Here we have a 14-inch grapevine. We have these in stock on our website. And if you guys ever head to nicksseasonaldecor.com, you will find the links for your Bowdabra under blog posts. And we just updated our whole website, me and Alex. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So definitely let us know what you guys think. But we have the link for the glue skillet, the scissors. We have the link for Bowdabra wire, kind of an all-in-one link for that. And the ribbon collections, all of that. All right, fluff it out. Don't be too particular at this point in time because you're going to work in your flowers and greenery. Usually the reason I fluff now is just to kind of see how big it's going to look. That way we're not sticking in our greenery too close to the bow and too far apart. So that's what that bow looks like. And I see we're at over 420 viewers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Up next, I found this in my shop today. I don't remember getting it or when I got it. Or how, oh, I got it from Michael's. It says that. Does it say 2021? Did I go 2019? Oh my gosh, you guys. 2019. I'm surprised I never used it. I probably didn't even know I had it. Now that we're cleaning up down here, Dad.
Finding goodies all the time, huh?
It just resurfaced now, you guys. That's what must have happened. So we'll snip this down. Nick, would you make a funky bow with 2 different ribbons? So Joyce, we absolutely can do that, and we've actually done it plenty of times, so much as the other night for a kit we put together. But you can use however many ribbons you want. So I tied this, right?
Bob says, such a great fluffer, so jealous.
Bob, you can do it.
Hi, Bob.
Bob, your order went out today as well.
Yes, it did.
And Dad, I think, is this the one that you wrote a little note on it?
It could be.
You'll see when it comes in. All right, dip in your glue skillet. Bob says, hi, Dad, glad you're back.
Thank you.
How do you do curly tails? So, Sandra, we just curl them up, just with our fingers. That's the pro of using wired ribbon. You can't really do that with non-wired ribbon, so I definitely recommend wired for that reason. One of the reasons. So just take some of this greenery, work it in, not being picky.
Christy says, that's a good thing, finding goodies. Definitely.
Right? I mean, how many years have I just shopped like crazy and got in trouble? I couldn't even bring stuff into the house. Yaya would get so upset. I'd have to sneak in and make sure that those bags didn't rattle. Right,
It's like going through the attic.
It is.
Like, oh wow, I didn't know I had this.
All right, another piece, our final piece of this. So Bowdabra has shared the link for the fan gallery. And like I said, definitely join that if you want to see other designers use the Bowdabra. And you can also check out the Nick's Seasonal Decor Crafting Community, which is another free group. Both groups have tons of designers in it that use the Bowdabra. You can pick up some inspiration there. All right, pull that tail down a little bit. Now it's time to work in some flowers. We do have a few more leaves. Should we work these in too, Dad?
You could.
Let's work in these. We have some big maple leaves. And this is what our trees outside are starting to look like. They're starting to look really pretty with all the fall colors they get. Hi, Gloria. Had trouble getting on. I'm glad you're here now. We have this leaf. I'll take that and place it behind the bow. Yeah, that's going to be a nice branch to add, these maple leaves. They add some bulkiness to the design.
How can you not love all those colors of fall, huh, Nick?
Hey, you're telling me.
Nick loves it.
I love it. You guys know I've grown up in Massachusetts my whole life. You know, this house basically my entire life. Not basically. I did grow up in this house my entire life. And no matter how many years goes by, every year at fall, it just takes your breath away. You never get used to it. You never get sick of it. It's wonderful. It really is.
Janet said, after 75 years, I finally learned how to make a bow thanks to your tutorials.
Oh, thank
That's
you
sweet.
so much. That's what we like to hear. You know, like I said, shares are appreciated, likes are appreciated, but above anything, if I'm able to inspire you or hopefully teach you something after these years, I think that's the biggest achievement. So, you know, suggestions are always appreciated, but feedback and letting me know you guys enjoy seeing us live is probably the best thing. Would you agree with that, Dad?
Yes.
Isn't it the best thing?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Have you ever forgot to turn the glue pot off, Nick?
So no, the reason, do you know the reason why, Dad? Well, Dad comes down here to film, and that's pretty much it. Dad doesn't stick around down here in this shop. The warehouse, that's a different story. That's right up Dad's alley.
I love the warehouse.
But down here, Dad doesn't know too much about behind the scenes. So I actually use one extension cord for all of my studio lights and my glue skillet. So if I unplug or turn off my lights, there goes the glue skillet. So make sure you turn off those skillets. Don't be like Dad today who forgot.
I forgot today, guys.
Who forgot the glue skillet we have at the shop to pack orders.
The tape machine.
But Dad forgot the tape machine today. Yaya shuts off the glue skillet. She doesn't forget anything like that. But Dad, forget about it. All right. You can take these tails. We can dovetail them. Somebody asked about curling them, so to show you.
That's how you curl them.
Just roll them up over your hands. It's as easy as that. Here's another one. Love the colors, just perfect for autumn from the UK. Welcome, June.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Okay. I mean, we have another bush we could work in if we really wanted to. But I think we're good here.
That's so pretty.
So I'll fluff it out and adjust it, of course. What do you guys think? Hey, Danae. You guys like that? Just got the text of Cindy. I never miss an episode with you. Thank you so much, Betty. We love having you here. Hi, Nancy. Here on the eastern shore of Maryland, trees are just starting. So trees, You know, I heard somewhere that trees are going to change their colors really quickly. It's going to be like a quick show this year. But me and Yaya, on the drive home from the warehouse today, me and Yaya looked at trees, you know, the entire ride home, and it seems like fall really hit us hard this week.
Yeah, fast too.
Very fast. It was like, you know, I've been posting a couple pictures of last year's, you know, fall show, and this year is just much, well, not much prettier, but much quicker. It's like that. Some trees are already bare. So if you guys want to see more pictures of kind of what our neck of the woods looks like at fall, let me know. I would love to share pictures because it's so pretty.
Tonight's winner is Jenny Buckholtz. Congratulations, Jenny.
Congratulations, Jenny. You just won yourself a free roll of ribbon. So let's cut another length. And like I said, you can order all of these links through the comments section or head to nickseasonaldecor.com to find the links. So this is the floopy, droopy, soft ribbon right here, but I really like it.
Very pretty ribbon.
So we'll just create a bunch of loops of this. We'll see how much of this we have left. Okay, that's 2 loops. Probably gonna have to finish this roll. We might as well, right?
Yep. Wendy says, yes, pictures, please.
Yes, pictures? Okay, Wendy. Don't have to ask me twice. That's 3 loops. 3 loops. You're able to create 4 loops. I think 4 on one side, 3 on the other, right?
Yep.
And that's enough. So we'll take our wire, and I think this is like our 3rd or 4th time using this roll of ribbon. So 10 yards does go a long way. Especially if you don't create tree toppers with each bow you make. But we'll be doing some demos on tree toppers soon. Don't you worry. I know many of you guys have been asking about them, and I want to make sure to show you guys how to make some. Fluff your bow out. And there's another bow.
Very pretty ribbon. I like that.
I like that one too. So let's do a quick little recap, and we'll see how we go from there. But I want to make sure for those of you guys just tuning in, you see everything we've made. So the second bow we made is this one.
Beautiful.
This one's my favorite from tonight.
Very pretty.
Which I really like. Well, fluff. So what we do too is we always take our time to fluff and then send Terry our photos of the bows, in which you'll see them on Facebook, Instagram, and maybe Pinterest. I'm not 100% positive, as well as our YouTube channel. So I always make sure to, you know, spend a little bit more time. But we try to crank out as many different bows as possible in these lives. Thank you, Linda. Linda says outstanding. It seems like Bella's home. Do you hear Bella now?
Yep.
And then we have this one, which I'll spend a little bit more time fluffing. And this ribbon comes in the collection. You get 2 different types of it, both 50-yard spools. Another cute little bow we made is this one.
All the ribbon's beautiful.
And then we just completed this one using the leftovers of the red, which we've made probably 3 or 4 bows using it. So this one has, what, 3, 6, 7 loops total. 4 on one side, 3 on the other. And that's like the thickness. So as I said earlier, the more you make bows, the more different types you use, the more different textures. What ends up happening is you'll be able to just to guess how much of a roll you need and how many loops you want to add. So when you say exactly, like, Nick, how many did you add to this? Often I don't know because, you know, it takes a little bit of time to get used to how much, you know, you should be using and how many loops you should create. That one's a really pretty ribbon. See how, like, loose it is like that? Creates a nice effect. And our wreath right here. Rose loves it. Thank you, Rose. Which is really pretty. So we have time for one more little bow. And then I'll be seeing some of you guys for date night in the exclusive wreath community. Favorite day of the week, you guys. Mondays are back on track. Okay. Take a wire, place it inside. Just a little tiny wire. And then, you know, I've never made a hair bow, and I don't think this is going to be a hair bow, but we'll save that for Sandy, the creator of Bowdabra. She's great at that. We'll just take a little yellow ribbon.
Edna loves the wreath.
Edna loves it. Thank you, Edna.
Amy loves the wreath.
Thank you, Amy. So for those of you that are just tuning in now, we've got a minute left, but if you don't want to miss our lives again in the future, make sure to text me at 978-396-9150. And if you're interested in any of these products, you can absolutely order them in the link down below. So you can find our affiliate link down below, and you can also find it at nicksseasonaldecor.com.
And that's for the glue pot as well, Nick? Yeah.
And that's for all of that, yep. So we did 2 loops. Now we'll do our little button loop. This is a very simple 4 loop.
Someone just asked you how you make the button loop.
Okay, so button loop. Let's say we're just creating our next loop. You just take it and make it a little bit smaller.
Well, there it is, see?
See, just a little bit smaller. You only need about an inch, inch and a half of ribbon for that. I'm going upstairs and to try to make a wreath like yours. Awesome, Carol. Be sure to send pictures to us as well. You can post them on Nick's Seasonal Decor as well as Bowdabra, any of the creations you create, because we always love to check them out. Take your tails, bring them down. You can also do a little bit of a curve. Separate those bigger loops. Pull your button open. Don't. I don't think that's the best way of saying that, but open up your button loop would be more appropriate.
That's cute, too.
Then you got another little bow. I'm amazed at how fast you create. The wreath came out great. Thank you, Sherry. So thank you all so very much for watching. I'm Nick Kretikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor. You're watching me on Bowdabra. Special thanks to Terry, who is monitoring the chat, and Sandy for having us as a guest. And you will find us here each and every Monday at 7 Eastern. So if you enjoy these, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below. You can order all of your stuff in the link down below. And I'll see you all next Monday. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.